Hi and welcome to Thailand News Today. Foreign tourists swarm into Thailand, new opportunities from microbreweries in Thailand, and Naked Brit in Koh Samui wants everyone to meet with God. All that and more headlines coming up in today's show. Immigration officials at Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok are struggling to cope with the crescendo of foreign tourists flooding into Thailand. Pictures of the jam-packed airport taken on Sunday, October 20th, reveal a promising outlook for Thailand's tourist high season, which runs from November to April. Between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, 76 flights landed on the airport's runway, an average of 20 flights per hour. An average of 3,000 to 4,000 foreign tourists per hour passed through immigration that day, according to the spokesperson for the Immigration Bureau. It is by far the busiest the airport has been since before the pandemic. To ensure that arrivals didn't have to wait longer than 1 hour at immigration, all immigration booths were staffed and officers spent no longer than 45 seconds checking the passport data, visa status, personal biometric data, and blacklist status of each arrival. Commander of Immigration Division 2 said that although immigration officers are quick, they still do a thorough job to ensure that foreign criminals posing as tourists do not slip through the net and into the kingdom, ahead of the APEC summit in Bangkok later this month, which will be attended by several world leaders. In preparation for high season, the airport increased the number of immigration booths from 92 to 112. During busy hours, every booth will be staffed, said the officer. The spokesperson said the airport is capable of checking in around 6,500 passengers per hour without compromising security. Staff from Airports of Thailand, or AOT, helps the immigration process run smoothly by lining up passengers and helping them prepare their documents before going through immigration checks. Currently, Suvarnabhumi Airport is welcoming an average of 45,000 to 50,000 people every day, and the airport only expects figures to increase. Is Thailand set to see a microbrewery renaissance? New regulations are coming into effect today that open the door for small distilleries and breweries. The regulation was published in the Royal Gazette last night and is effective immediately. The new regulations outline rules that loosen restrictions on small breweries and even allow home alcohol distilling for personal use. The new measures aim to improve quality control to make sure that large and small liquor producers alike follow acceptable standards. They also improve tax collection for alcohol producers. The new decree was proposed by the Ministry of Finance to amend the 2017 rules and was approved by the Cabinet yesterday morning. Now, microbreweries and small liquor distillation operations will be allowed to compete with the big guys, opening the door to independent brewers in an open market for beer and alcohol. Breweries that have between 7 and 50 employees are now producing output using machinery between 5 and 50 horsepower, will be allowed to produce and sell beer and alcohol under the new regulations. Previously, small community liquor producers were only allowed to have a maximum of 7 workers and machinery that run on a maximum of 5 horsepower. However, the liquor manufacturers must have held a liquor license for at least a year and have no offenses recorded under the excise law. Any violations must have been cleared for at least 1 year before small community operations can expand to 50 employees and large machinery. Beer brewing will also see restrictions lifted, with the previous minimum of 100,000 liters a year output being repealed. Microbreweries can produce up to 1 million liters per year, now with no minimum. Large breweries are required to produce at least 10 million liters per year and have a 10 million baht minimum in registered capital. This opens the opportunity for small producers and microbreweries to compete if their machinery and equipment follow public health laws and environmental and official standards. Finally, the new loosened restrictions will allow people to obtain a non-commercial liquor production license. That license permits them to produce up to 200 liters of alcohol per year for home use. The license will be granted to qualifying people over the age of 20, if they have large enough facilities to safely produce alcohol. Using other licensed facilities to produce the liquor is strictly banned, and environmental and alcohol consumption safety rules must be followed.
Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods including crypto with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
Mythological Naga serpent is now a Thai national emblem. The cabinet decided on Tuesday to designate the Naga, a mythological serpent in Hindu and Buddhist folklore, as a national emblem in the category of mythological creatures and part of Thailand's soft power to promote the creative economy, according to deputy spokesperson. She said that the cabinet hopes that this symbolic designation will encourage Thai people to study the history, cultures and identities of Thailand and drive the creative economy, which will add economic value and generate revenues for the country. She said that the Naga, a semi-divine race of half-human, half-serpent creatures, have been part of Thai culture and a way of life for time immemorial, as manifested by the presence of the statues and decorations of the supernatural being in art, various religious rituals, temples and traditional festivals. One event which assures the Naga remains popular is the Naga fireball phenomenon. Each year at the end of the Buddhist Lent in October, huge crowds gather along both sides of the Mekong River to witness fireballs shooting out of the river and into the sky. Many locals believe these fireballs are released by the Naga from the depths of the water. The spokesperson said that the National Culture Commission had assigned the Fine Arts Department to draft the prototype image of the Naga, which, according to legend, has 4 families which have interactions with Buddhism, Hinduism, and the monarchy. According to the Ministry of Culture, she said that there are 157 countries worldwide which have mythological creatures in their national iconography. China, for instance, has the panda as its national creature, with the dragon as its mythological creature, while Indonesia has the Komodo dragon as its national creature and the Garuda as the mythological creature. Greece has the dolphin and the phoenix as its national and mythological creatures, respectively. Now moving on to Krabi province. Nature looks stunning on several islands in Krabi that reopened on October 15th after being closed for restoration for several months. The Got Lanta National Park is made up of several islands which boast breathtaking beaches, waterfalls, and other natural wonders. Since the park reopened, staff have continued conservation efforts. A few days after the reopening, park officials held an event to release aquatic marine animals back into the nature. Earlier this month, nature lovers were treated to a rare sight of waterfalls cascading down the mountains at Koh Samui, one of the island groups of the park. Waterfalls are pretty rare to the sight and can be found during the rainy season of Thailand from May to the end of October. Last week, the park's Facebook page posted photos of the park's diverse, colorful bird species. These include the park's emerald doves, doves with green feathers. Got Lanta National Park is a must-visit as it features many white beaches, trails, islands, coral reefs, vistas, and some very magnificent caves. You can go kayaking and explore limestones and sea-level caverns in many of the islands, as well as snorkelers and scuba divers alike flock to the smaller islands for diving. To another strange story. A naked British tourist in Koh Samui reportedly has some strange goals for the world. Koh Samui police found the man in the sea at Ban Menam Beach over the Halloween weekend. Boat operators struggled to help get the man out of the water, and the man even grabbed one operator, shoved him under the water, and tried to drown him. The police then jumped into the water to force the man off the boat operator. They had to use a rope to tie the man up. Captain Arun Musikim from the Surathani Immigration Office told the local media that the man was 30 years old and in Thailand on a tourist visa. He said the man was staying at a nearby resort. The captain said He said he joined a party, but he cannot remember anything else. He also said he wants to bring everyone to meet with God. The tourist had reportedly bothered others staying at his hotel and had problems sleeping. He was found to be bipolar and addicted to marijuana, which was found in his room. Police plan to charge the man with public indecency. And now you are updated with the headlines around Thailand. See you again next time.